Tens of thousands of people are attending an anti-corruption demonstration in Belgrade. These are the live pictures coming from the Serbian capital. The months-long protest was sparked by the collapse of a concrete station roof in Serbia's second city of Novi Sad, killing 15 people last November. Let's speak to our Balkans correspondent, Guy Delorney, who's in Belgrade. How well attended is this protest, Guy, compared with previous ones?
I would say it's enormously well attended. It may be some time before we get actual figures of it, but you can see the crowds are still making their way towards the National Assembly. We had to pull back from there because we just couldn't get any signal on our mobile internet at all. There are so many people in that area, despite there being additional mobile phone masts and data masts in that area. No chance of getting signals out of there right now. More than 30,000 people last night alone were welcoming students into the city who were arriving by foot and by bicycle, and that's the official police figures. So you can imagine how many people we're going to get on the actual day of the big protest. It's going to be quite probably the biggest crowd that Serbia has ever seen.
What impact on the government are these protests having? Because a lot of people are out on the streets because they believe that the regime is corrupt.
Indeed they are. They're blaming corruption and corner cutting for this disaster that took place at Novi Sad railway station last November. 15 people died when a concrete canopy collapsed at the facility, which had only recently been reopened, and that was part of the government's flagship infrastructure project. So of course people are asking, what's the government doing? What are they doing with our money? And what are they doing with our lives? These are Serbian citizens who've died, who are meant to be benefiting from this brand new project. So this is why you've got this outpouring of anger, and the students have been leading this movement. They want full transparency and accountability. They don't believe they've had it yet from the authorities, despite a number of arrests and publication of some of the documentation about the station project. The government, we've seen the resignation of Prime Minister Miloš Vučević. President Aleksandar Vučić, on the other hand, seems a bit rattled at the moment. He's accusing opposition parties of trying to take advantage of these protests to overthrow the government. But the students have been keeping the politicians as far away as possible from their movement, so they can't have those accusations lobbed at them.
Guy, for the moment, thank you very much, Guy Delorney in Belgrade.